Israel has always been averse at trying to define its borders. Even in 1956, for example, Ben-Gurion was not completely happy about withdrawing completely from Sinai. So that aversion has to be addressed. We cannot have that sort of ambiguity about what constitutes an independent Palestinian state. We cannot, in many ways, not address these borders. We cannot accept a UN resolution and say a two-state solution, but at the same time find out that that two-state solution is permeated by settlements and so on and so forth, and is not ready there. I think some of the statements also that we hear now from the Israeli Prime Minister and indeed the Israeli President about the sort of longer-term Israeli connection to Gaza, they are very worrying, to be honest, because I think that this indicates that perhaps the lesson that we as the majority of people in the region are taking away from the Gaza crisis, which is the need to go back to a two-state solution. We need to go back to an Israeli and Palestinian state living side by side. That lesson is perhaps not being the same lesson that the Israeli far right or indeed the radical groups on the Arab side are actually taking out from the Gaza conflict. And that, I think, is the danger.
I think many people have noted your epigrammatic remark that Gulf countries need to ensure that they do not lag behind while we do not.
One of the things Dr. Anwar Gargash spoke of yesterday was the importance that Israel has recognizable borders with all its neighbors. Is that something that you can advocate for? How do you see the possibility of a future peace in the region with very specific borders for Israel?
An issue of recognizable borders, I think Anwar Gargash is 100% right. Israel should have recognizable borders. As, by the way, that's not unique to Israel. I think every country should have recognizable borders with its neighbors. It tends to help with security. I think that's as true with when we talk about a two-state solution and Palestine and Israel living side by side, as it does between Israel and Lebanon having a recognized border.